Hey guys, thank you for watching the Slat Rock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. Here's your news for July 3rd. Monday Night Raw may have seen an edgier, more envelope-pushing attitude this week under Paul Heyman, and it seems this new philosophy continued this week on the first SmackDown Live of the Eric Bischoff era. Last night's edition of the Blue Brand saw plenty of more mature themes, with Samoa Joe once again crushing it on the mic in his war with WWE Champion Kofi Kingston, though it was the New Day star who channeled his inner Steve Austin. During a segment, Kingston can be seen giving the middle finger just like the Rattlesnake all those years ago, and though this was censored on the replay uploaded to Twitter, many fans were able to spot the gesture. Kingston's title win at WrestleMania continues to be fondly remembered by fans, and after vanquishing foes like Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, and Dolph Ziggler, it seems that Kofi may have bitten off a bit more than he can chew with the Samoan submission machine. Back to Raw, and not only did the Paul Heyman show help please fans, but the 3-hour event helped turn things around for the company's flagship show in a major way. After months of declining ratings, this week's Monday Night Raw saw an average 9.7% increase in ratings from last week. Breaking that down, the show kicked off with 2.47 million viewers, which increased to 2.68 million in Hour 2, before finishing in Hour 3 at 2.35 million. The first hour saw just a 3% increase in viewers from last week's broadcast, presumably from fans who were curious how the show would be under the ECW magnate. After an epic Falls Count Anywhere match between Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman, word must have spread, as the second hour saw a huge 16% increase from the same time last week. The second hour saw the return of The Undertaker, who is always a ratings grab, as well as matches like Lacey Evans vs. Natalya and The Miz vs. Elias. The third hour of the show, which was built around AJ Styles vs. Ricochet, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, and the 24/7 Championship, may have been a 12% drop from Hour 2, but it was still a 10% increase from the same time last week. This new edgier product WWE pushed on this week's Raw was especially popular with teenagers, as the show saw a 13% increase in teenage girls and a 15% increase in teenage boys. This demographic is one WWE has been losing massively over the last year, and it looks like this new style under Bischoff and Heyman may finally be turning things around. While Bischoff and Heyman are proving to be quite the team of executive directors, Heavy Machinery will be hoping to have similar success in just a few weeks' time at Extreme Rules. This week on SmackDown Live, the pair of Tucker and Otis faced the makeshift tag team of Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens, and after some miscommunication by the former world champions, it was Heavy Machinery who picked up the win. Not just the win though, the team will now face Daniel Bryan and Rowan for the SmackDown Tag Team titles at Extreme Rules, where Tucker and Otis will be hoping to have the biggest win of their entire WWE career. That may be easier said than done though, as not only will Heavy Machinery have to deal with the reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions, but they'll also have to contend with the New Day's Xavier Woods and Big E, who are hoping to become 6-time Tag Champions on July 14th. If you're not on Twitter, then last week you may have missed one of the dumbest wrestling beefs in recent history. After calling WWE the home of the best wrestling in the world, Universal Champion Seth Rollins had a spot with New Japan's Will Ospreay, and though things started fun, it quickly turned ugly. At one point, Rollins mentioned that he made more money than the British wrestler, and though that may be true, it should be mentioned that Ospreay has turned down WWE contracts in the past, so clearly money isn't everything to him. Yesterday, though, Rollins admitted he messed up and apologized on his Twitter account, saying he was stubborn for carrying on the argument when he knew it was trash. A classy move by the Beast Slayer, Rollins did say that he still considers WWE the best pro wrestling company in the world, and praised the crew for all their hard work after a huge week of travel. Closing out, the Universal Champion said he couldn't be more proud to be the WWE's top star, and said he would avoid garbage tweets like his beef with Ospreay, and that he will be better from now on. A move becoming of a top babyface, Rollins definitely made the right call in apologizing, and it seems to have gone down well with the New Japan star who accepted his apology. Saying he had nothing but respect for the architect, Ospreay spoke about following Rollins' career since the indie scene and told him to keep having fun. Some of wrestling's most talented stars today, we're pleased to see these two back on the same page. Though Rollins and Ospreay may have let cooler heads prevail, the same can't be said for Corey Graves, who used some not-so-PG language during this week's edition of Monday Night Raw. During the Falls Count Anywhere match between Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman, the monster among men speared Lashley through the stage, leading to Graves busting out an uncensored holy, well, you know what. Taking to Twitter to joke about the use of the S-word, Graves said he may start a GoFundMe account to help pay for the fine. Though that word is allowed on cable TV, many shows, including WWE, don't use it due to their PG rating. The word the former NXT Tag Team Champion used was also included on the West Coast airing, so it's clear that it was something he was supposed to say, though the company may face backlash for it being used. With the success of the new edgier product from this week, it seems this sort of profanity may be around to stay, as Graves has risen to become one of the top commentators in WWE today and doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon. And finally today we're looking at SmackDown Live, and though it may have only been a few segments, it looks like WWE may be sowing the seeds of a Kevin Owens face run. During last night's episode of SmackDown Live, the prizefighter went nose-to-nose with two of WWE's most despised heels, first taking his shots at Shane McMahon on the mic, much to the delight of the crowd. After dispatching with the best of the world in his verbal barbs, Owens later interrupted Dolph Ziggler, laying into the former two-time World Heavyweight Champion with his own brand of savagery. By the end of the night, the former Universal Champion had the fans eating out of the palm of his hand, and this has made many people speculate on whether Owens could indeed be turning face. Though a face turn was hinted mere months ago, this was all part of a ruse by Owens, who joined the New Day in Big E's absence only to betray the group to get a shot at Kofi Kingston's WWE Championship. Though Owens started his WWE career as a face in late 2014, this was just for one match, as though he received a hero's welcome when he debuted at NXT TakeOver Our Evolution. Owens would be the developmental brand's most loathed villain by the end of the night, attacking the face Sami Zayn following his emotional NXT title win in the main event. Aside from these brief instances, Owens has spent his entire WWE career as a heel, and to be fair to the Canadian, he has had plenty of success as a villain, becoming an NXT, Universal, United States, and Intercontinental Champion in the process. With WWE making huge changes over the past week though, maybe now is the time to let Owens have a true babyface push, and maybe even a return to the world title picture. Well guys, that's our news for today. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our previous video, Real Reasons Why Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff Will Succeed in 2019 Given Their Track Record. Also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the bell icon so you don't miss a single new video. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, thank you for watching.